Transitions with Coach Robin. No matter what you're going through, you always have someone that you can talk to. And Life Transitions with Coach Robin.
Thank you, family, for tuning in to Life Transitions with Coach Robin here on 57WLLE.net, Raleigh's and Carolina's soul music and information station. Coach Robin's office doors are open here every Sunday at 8 p.m. And you know what our motto is here, where we champion life transitions together. Ooh, family, thank you for allowing me to be your personal motivator, instructor, resource, and friend. You know what to do. Get your pen, your pad, and you better get that chair that's comfy. And you know how we roll here at the office. We are about to go into some real discussions, practical resolutions, empowerment, affirmations, and of course we always have some special guests. You know that. Life Transitions with Coach Robin has a powerful segment. It's called How to Triumph in Transitions. Oh, guys, we have a treat for you. We have a special guest that called in from Vermont. Yes, from Vermont, guys. We taped the show, and I'm telling you, you do not want to touch that dial. But as you are preparing to get your pen and your pad and pull that comfy seat right on up to tune in right now, I want you to just be reminded, just the reckless love of God that He has for you, my friend. Yes, I said for you.
Before I spoke a word, you were singing over me. You have been so good to me. Before I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have been so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Yeah. When I was your foe, still your love fought for me. You have been so good to me.
Welcome back, family, to Life Transitions with Coach Robin. How to Triumph in Transition segment. Come in the office where we're having a real discussion and having practical resolutions on how to triumph. Triumph is to win this quest called life, and we want to do it successfully in every transition. And, of course, transition is the process or a period of changing from one state or condition to another. So today's office triumph question is, how is prophecy relevant during transition? Again, how is prophecy relevant during transition? Family, I
have invited a prolific orator and teacher to help us dissect and get some practical understanding of today's question, office question. And just for a side note, of course, I wanted to give her what is due unto her, but she is my mama, and I love and I respect her for the gift that God has put inside of her. So again, it's how is prophecy relevant during transition? And this is pertaining to the ebb and flows of our life. Wow. Well, family, I want to welcome to the stage of the Life Transitions with Coach Robin, my very own mom in the spirit, Dr. Carolyn Mowbray. Welcome, Dr. Mowbray. So excited. We are honored to have your presence with us today. How are you?
Well, Coach Robin, first and foremost, I would like to say God is awesome, and He is in charge of timing, and I'm just so blessed and honored to be here with you and your listening audience, and in the time that God has hewn out for us, and I come to say that all is well, and I'm just so excited to be a part of what God is doing in your life in this season.
Well, Mama, I'm going to try to be dignified and to stay with Dr. Carolyn. I first, before we dig into this awesome topic, again, how is prophecy relevant during transition? Right here on Life Transitions with Coach Robin during our How to Triumph in Transition segment. Dr. Carolyn, just please share with my listening family just a little bit about your amazing background and the qualifications that you have concerning this topic, and what are some of your inspirations right now?
Absolutely. First and foremost, I knew all of my life that by virtue of the wisdom of my family, that God had always had something in particular to do. I guess I didn't run to the office of the prophet, but I always tell everyone, I'm like Apostle Paul, I'm all things to all men as it pertains to the kingdom of God. But the prophet is my assignment, it's my calling, and it's who I am. I was in denial because of the responsibility that goes along with the office and the demand that God places on one that is called to be the oracle and the messenger. However, I know this, and I understand it's my destiny. My inspirations come from many. Along my pathway, God has used mentors in my life. My spiritual mother is none other than Apostle Paula Green of Abundant Life Ministries, and
wow.
She's out of Cumming, Georgia. I'm blessed to have be under the tutelage and the mentorship of the Master Prophet E. Bernard Jordan of New York, and none other than Bishop Rodney Walker of Heritage Ministries International out of Maryland, and that's Waldorf, Maryland. I find that we lose out, or when we have our hands closed, or we limit ourselves to the exposure, and all of these prophets in their own right have definitely molded and patterned not only my I'll say my interpretation of what a prophet really is, but they have also poured into me limitless hours to help me perfect and master the call upon my life.
Wow. What I love, which I'm not surprised, but I'm going to act like I'm surprised for the sake of the show. I love what out of all the things, so many things I love about you. I love that you just emphasize some key points is that we can't get where we are by ourselves. We can't get to
Amen.
the level that God has for us on an island. And you just spoke of three powerful people that have spoken to your life. They have added to you, and I'm quite sure you have added to them. Just that importance of having accountability, all those aspects of becoming a woman or man of purpose. You have to avail yourself to be accountable to somebody.
Yes.
So that in itself is powerful, but we're going to move along to try to stay on topic because it's hard when you got mama on the phone to kind of stay on topic. But, have her on the line with us. It's hard to, she's in the office here, in Coach Robbins' office. It's kind of hard to stay on topic when you're with family, but we're going to do our best. Now, one of my first questions that I want the listening family to be able to hear from you, since you are a woman of such great wisdom, what, Dr. Carolyn, what is prophecy? For somebody who don't understand, what is prophecy?
Prophecy in as it pertains in the raw form is a message from God that usually unfolds or give reverence to. Our favorite part is the future, but it deals only not with the future, but it brings together the components of past, present, and future as it gives, and I love the word relevance, as it gives relevance to pertaining to what God is doing now. And I would like to tag on to that. There's many schools of thought about the prophet, and some would say there is no use for that prophetic gifting or a prophet in modern day culture of our faith, which is Christianity, as it is today. I beg to differ. I think the office of the prophet has evolved. Many come to give that right now word. But to me, the prophet is a problem solver of all things that pertain to life and happiness and to live out a balanced and healthy spiritual life on a daily basis.
Oh, wow. So prophecy to me, what I'm hearing you say, is an awesome tool that God has given us, awesome way to get revelation, to give us direction, and even to give us some understanding, through the maze of life and through what we talk about here is through the transitions of life. The second question I have to kind of piggyback off of what you already have imparted into us, the listeners, is have you ever received, and I kind of know the answer, but I want them to know, have you ever received an accurate prophecy that made a great impact on your life?
I would say yes. I remember the time, I remember the place, and I remember the person. I struggled. Now it's been about, it's so hard to believe,